All right, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I'm glad you guys here with me in the AM. You know what I'm saying? It's the 8 o'clock show. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all on your way to work. You know what I mean? Listening to me. Thank you very much. Shout out for you. Give a shout out to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, today's episode, I'm going to be talking about, does the rabbit hole go even deeper? Now, there's some allegations, some very egregious allegations levied at Drake. And yeah, some things are coming out even more and people are talking about it. So I'm gonna watch a video and give my commentary on it, and we're gonna talk about it. Before I do that, I gotta get my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful single ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content, and that's free. If you would like to donate, Cash App is on the screen, and the donations will go to new equipment and all that good stuff. And advance the show. Also, too, they called me the Hidden Gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers. Now I'm almost at 9,000. I should be at 9,000 by Friday. I'm trying to reach 20,000 by next Friday. And yeah, it's the road to 20,000. All right, so let's get to it, man. We gonna go right into this video. And yeah. All right, so let's go, man. Let's go.
One of the phrases that can describe the impact that the battle Drake had with Kendrick Lamar on his career is a snowball effect. Because as time goes on, things just keep piling on and getting worse. Now, snowball effect is a process that starts from the initial state of small significance and builds upon itself, becoming larger and exacerbating feedback. And as time moves on, and as people keep looking at Drake, his career, and his associations, such as this, yeah, who knew that the snowball effect would be so literal?
So for y'all that don't know, let me catch y'all up. This girl here, her name is Snowball or Snow something. And she is known for flashing her goodies in front of everybody, but I believe that she gets underage people to do it. I don't know how old she is, but I believe that's what she does. And yeah, so this is what we're going into, this territory. Now, this story, I heard about this story last week, and I was busy on other videos, but I said I'm gonna get to this one. So I finally made it around to this one, and yeah. So I came across a couple of videos, but his video I seen he didn't have that many subscribers. So I said I want to help this brother out, and yeah, see if I can help him get some more subscribers, and watch his video. So let's go.
Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. So, if you haven't heard, Drake is in more controversy related to some of the accusations Kendrick Lamar made during the battle as far as inappropriate behavior with young people. Let's just put it that way. There's a streamer on gaming platforms, one gaming platform being Kick and the other one being Monkey, by the name of Snowball or Snow. That's her screen name. And yeah, let's just read a little bit about Miss Snowball. Now, I think I got this little short excerpt about her from Twitter. It's the snowball effect, irony, right? Drake's shout out and rise of a streaming star. Now, at 23, Snow has already amassed 20K followers on Kick and is making waves in the streaming world. Her streams, which currently pull around 50 viewers, are set to explode after a recent collab with Drake that drew 95,000 viewers. The Drake stimulus pack.
Now, she's 23, and I'm hearing that she be doing things and getting underage people to do things. So this is how it's connecting now. She's a very nice looking girl. Very nice looking. You know what I'm saying? And I know that a lot of guys, once they see her, they're gonna flock to her channel. She probably ain't had that many because there's a lot of pretty women who do this, but she's very nice looking. So since she's very nice looking, obviously people gonna flock to her channel just to look at her. You know what I'm saying? So, but Drake is connected to her, and we're gonna let him finish this and get into it. Let's go.
That his fans like to brag about so much. Snow's content, reminiscent of Omegle or Omi TV, those are two other streaming platforms, involves chatting with random dudes. She's also a member of Evolve Talent, a talent agency that represents creators like these creators here. I'm not gonna read their names. No free pub. Now, I'm gonna play.
The thing is, I did not know that there was talent agencies for streamers. Yo, people people will do anything to try to make money off of people, man. It's crazy. I didn't know that. I got this shit from the muscle, and I ain't trying to be a part of nobody's talent agency because whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm making, I'm trying to make it myself. You know what I'm saying? And if I do build something, I'm trying to bring people with me. But all this, I don't know about that, but that's neither here or there. Let's go.
Quick videos of Snow's interaction with Drake and Snow's interaction with some of the young people who frequent the Kick app and the Monkey app. And we're just gonna go through that right quick just to see how inappropriate she may be. But I'm also gonna cover some of the accusations that people are kind of jumping out the window and levying against Drake and against Snow. There's certain parts of the videos where they do cover for themselves and any kind of accusations that may come their way. Let's get into the video footage now, then we'll discuss right after.
You are so pretty. I feel like you and I can solidify this friendship and flash each other. What do you think?
He's streaming.
No, I wouldn't get you to flash. Hey girl, you are so pretty. How old are you?
Thank you. I'm 18.
Oh, you're so pretty. Do you want to flash each other our boobs? Hey girl, you are so pretty. I love me a BBW. Let me get a kiss. How big? Like, what size are your boobs?
42 double D.
I've never seen that. Can I see it visually? You look thick as hell. Can I see that juicy ass jiggle?
No, but
Why? Can I see you doing jumping jacks, but with your shirt off and no bra? You are so pretty. Wow. How old are you?
you're pretty too. I'm 18.
You want to zip down your shirt until your boobs flop out?
Oh, you're so beautiful.
You too. Should we show each other? You could just like have your thong on. Do you want to flash each other? Should we show each other our bra? I feel like we could build a strong friendship if we flash each other. Are you guys friends?
Yeah.
It looks really cute. Have you guys ever tried making out or compared boob sizes? You want to flash each other because we both have some fat juicy boobs?
I ain't with that. I ain't like that.
That looked really good though. Can you do that again? You don't even have to show me your nipples. Do you want to flash each other?
Sure.
Okay, first stand up and can I see your outfit? Well, let me see. Just stand. Just stand.
Why do you get so freaky on here, Snow? Like, why is that? Like, why do you?
I literally tell people I'm a guy. It's just funny. Trying to get people to get freaky and then you tell them you're a guy and they still don't feel away. They still want to do crazy shit.
So now when you
Bro, this shit is crazy. Yo, they allow this shit? They allow this shit? This is nuts. They allow this on a gaming channel? Yo, people are using these joints and turning them to like mini OnlyFans or some shit. What the fuck? Next thing you know, they're gonna be playing ping pong pussy or some shit. putting a ping pong ball in their pussy and popping it out like poop. You know what I'm saying? Poop. Ping pong pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. How did they even allow in this shit? I don't understand this shit. This shit is wild.
watching that video, those videos, those clips, and you're watching Snow interact, I'm gonna be honest, as the ladies say, it's giving this lady right here, right? It's giving like Snow as a junior, this lady. I'm not gonna say her name because, you know, that gets flagged and things like that. But y'all get my point. Now, where you have to be careful against levying any accusations is you see that Snow, when interacting with the young people, that she did always ask if they were 18, right? So that gives her a little bit of coverage. If any of the people were underage, she could say, well, I asked them and they told me that they were 18.
Okay.
You also...
That does not fly. Yo, that does not fly. You could say you asked anybody anything. That does not fly because people can tell you anything. And I understand exactly what he's saying, but nigga, you go to a club and you in a club and it's 21 years and over, 21 year older and over. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm fucking that up, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You go to a club and you come across a girl and you already assume that she's 21 or older because you have to be 21, and come to find out, you take her home and she's 17 and she showed you a fake ID. You're still going to jail. You're still going to get hit with Megan's Law. You're still going to get hit with that. So just because somebody tell you something, they can even show you a fake ID and you'll still get in trouble. That's how it goes. So I understand what you're saying, but she ain't covered but because she asked them their age. That don't mean anything. People could lie. People could be out of their mind. They could be high. They could feel like they're 18. They could be 18 in 3 seconds from 12 o'clock midnight. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Saw Drake ask her why she's so wild and why she does some of the things she does on her stream. So that gives them both plausible deniability. Now, would that hold up in court?
Not give
If
them
anything comes of this, not against the right attorney.
That does not give them that. Because just because you tell somebody something don't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? That's like you crossing a border and you didn't know you was in the United States. And then or you trespass and didn't know you was trespassing, right? Then they say, well, you were trespassing. And you said, well, I didn't know. Well, ignorance is not an excuse for the law. Like, it don't matter if you didn't know. The law is already in place. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it goes. I get what he's saying, though. I do. But I don't think that would work.
Against levying any accusations is you see that Snow, when interacting with the young people, that she did always ask if they were 18, right? So that gives her a little bit of coverage. If any of the people were underage, she could say, well,
she didn't ask them whether they're 18, well, at least what I heard. Maybe I'm wrong, but she said, how old are you? She didn't say, are you above age? Or you say this is legal, or you like, she just said, how old are you? So obviously we're going to be getting into more of it. So
asked them and they told me that they were 18. You also saw Drake ask her why she's so wild and why she does some of the things she does on her stream. So that gives them both plausible deniability. Now, would that hold up in court? If anything comes of this, not against the right attorney, but at the same time, Drake questioning the nature of her content, her making sure that the kids were 18 before she asked them to do something inappropriate, kind of shows intent a little bit, in my opinion. And I'm going to be honest.
And also, too, just because Drake asked her why she did, he could be asking her because he wants to groom whoever she asking. It doesn't mean because he asked her. It could be a bunch of different things that could go a bunch of different ways. This doesn't mean he asked her to cover himself. He could be asking her because he's a slime ball. Like, why are you always so freaky on your show? And she telling me like, yeah, I get it. Now I see why. Like, yeah, you be getting them. Like, it could go either way. So
I've seen this play out before. Being from Chicago, yeah, this could be problematic for Drake. And this is kind of, I think, what Kendrick was alluding to. In the Not Like Us video, when he was doing the hopscotch, he wore a shirt with monkeys on it. We're going to get to that a little bit later when we talk about the Monkey app. But first, let's start with why Drake would be affiliated with Snow, with the app, Kick or Monkey, and what exactly is going on here. It's not just he's some freak, trolling the internet for things. This is about money, and but it also can be about behavior. It just can. So let's go here first. Okay, Drake, for the past few years, has been looking to invest in streaming platforms. Now, I'm a watcher of battle rap, and a few years ago, the battle rap platform URL was on Caffeine. And here you see this article, Drake signs a multi-year partnership with the live streaming platform Caffeine. He was obviously an investor, okay? It says he'll have a personal channel, but his first act will be to bring the Ultimate Rap League to the platform. Now, Drake has a long-standing relationship with battle rap platforms. Okay, he's a big rap fan. We know that. A lot of people get a lot of ideas from the battles and the battle raps as far as the bars and the rappers writing. We know Drake uses ghostwriters, but that's another video. So let's continue. But before we continue, actually, do me a favor and find that like button, hit that like button for me. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you, we appreciate it. Trying to grow to 10K subs. I'd appreciate your help. Thank you. So now, let's get into Drake and these investments. So the Kick app, right? Kick was started, I think, 2021, I believe. So Kick, which was founded by the gambling industry businessman Bijan Tarani and Ed Craven.
So I don't know if there used to be another Kick app. I don't know if it's the same one. No, actually it was KIK. And it was kind of like WhatsApp. It was kind of like WhatsApp. It wasn't a streaming platform, but it was kind of like WhatsApp, but it was KIK, not KICK. I remember. And then people used to say, yo, kick me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember. It was kind of like that. Yeah. I remember. But let's keep it going.
Who are also the founders of the online casino website stake.com. Now, if you follow Drake on social media, you know that he promotes stake.com. He's always showing his bets, and he's definitely an investor in stake.com. So now let's get to some of the controversy and some of the problems with Kick as far as gambling is concerned. Now, Kick has been accused of promoting gambling content to its audience, including underage people, as well as having ties to gambling industry figures and influencers. So now we're going to take a trip back to Meet the Grams. We're going to take our first trip back to Meet the Grams. We're going to talk about it again a little bit later in some of the lyrics. And if you haven't watched it yet, go to the Lyrics Explain video on this channel. You'll see the link right above here, and it'll also be in the description and at the end of this video. But let's continue with the lyrics and why Kendrick addressed certain things about Drake's character. Now, of course, he talked about gambling twice. You know, there's the part when he's addressing his father, Dennis.
So what I need y'all to understand is Kendrick knows everything. He knows everything. But Kendrick is kind of like, he's like that, like back in the day, they used to have these paintings back in the day, and the way they communicated through telling people stuff that they couldn't talk about in public is through paintings. They'll paint something and somebody will see it, and they'll see it and they'll know that something's there. That's what Kendrick is doing. They used to do that with music too back in the day. They was censored, so they couldn't sing about certain things, or so they used to code it. That's what he's doing in his song. A lot of these things that he put, these outfits and all this stuff, he's basically leaving breadcrumbs for people to put together on their own and know for themselves that they could do a deep dive. This is why I say Kendrick Lamar is probably the greatest rapper of all time because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to understand this is high level genius writing for you to and for you to orchestrate certain things and put it out there. I know a lot of people, they don't want to look at the deeper meaning of stuff. They just want to look at it the surface level. And he's very good, excellent on surface level. He's even better on deeper meanings. But either way you go, it's great. So you can just stay on the surface and you can find out certain things because he leaves it up to you. This man is a literal genius, and y'all don't understand what he's doing. Y'all think that he's just, some of y'all think it's just a battle. No, this is high level exposing someone to the point where it's like, you don't really know how to even take it. You know what I'm saying? He's literally opening the door, and he has it right there. All you got to do is do some digging. That's it. And this is what a lot of these people were doing. They starting to dig, and they starting to see like, oh shit, damn. He said he's setting this up for something big. I can guarantee you that.
He said, I'm blaming you for all his gambling addiction, psychopath intuition, the man that likes to play victim. Then in the part where he's talking to Drake, I think that's the last verse, you got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, etc., etc. The more time goes on, the better and the more accurate these lyrics become. And that's the problem, and why this battle's not going to end for a while, because Drake is going to be on defense, it seems, for a while. Kendrick really has done his homework on Drake, And I think I'm going to do a part 2 or a fuller version of the Meet the Grams Lyrics Explained, because I did cut out a lot because it was controversial. But I think as time goes on, I really don't care anymore. It seems that Kendrick was accurate in the depictions of Drake and things he accused him of. So look out for that Meet the Grams Part 2, Real Hip Hop Explains, extended version from a real hip hop head, not a culture vulture. But let's continue. So Drake's relationships. Now you have DJ Academics, his accusations. We have Baca. We know that Kendrick mentioned him in the Not Like Us song. You have now these two founders of Kick, and this app is sketchy at best, in my opinion, where they are allegedly promoting gambling to kids, promoting sexual behavior to younger people who are easy to be taken advantage of. So this is how they're trying to build their platform. These are the two guys here, Mr. Bijan Tahrani and Ed Craven, okay? They are to be held as responsible, if not more responsible than Drake is. So let's not just go at Drake, and let's go at his business partners as well and hold them accountable for what's going on their app. And speaking of being held accountable for what's going on their app, and Kendrick's shirt and the hopscotch part of the Not Like Us video, let's go to the Monkey app and let's see who's behind the Monkey app. Now, I couldn't find a direct link or correlation to Drake investing in the Monkey app, though the clip where he asked her that I played earlier, where he asked her why she's so wild, that was on the Monkey app. So he did appear on the Monkey app, I guess as a favor to her, because she is from Toronto. I forgot to mention that. So they have some form of relationship of some type, but a lot of her transgressions did take place on the Monkey app as well. Now, quick description of the Monkey app. Monkey is a live video chat app that connects users to random strangers worldwide, offering group chat and private message options. It claims to be rated for ages 12 and up, but has mild sexual content and nudity. Now, that information...
That's wild. What the fuck is going on? Yo, what is going on here, man? What are we doing here? Everywhere you turn, it's PDFs. Yo, this shit is getting out of hand. What the fuck?
Is alleged, but wow, this is crazy. And here are the founders of the Monkey app, and I found something interesting about them and just the landscape of the tech space in general with some of these streaming platforms. So Eric Tao, who is the founder of the Monkey app, and also he's on the board and an investor in another chat app that's aimed towards younger people called Lita Global. One of his partners is Alan Lowe. I believe he was the co-founder with him. And the interesting thing for me about Lowe is that he has a Bachelor of Science in Bioengineering and Biomedical Engineering. Doesn't have a lot to do with the tech space, but has a lot to do with people. And I'll let my conspiracy people take it from there if they wish to get it.
That's crazy. We know what you're talking about. Yo, this shit is wild. Yo, they are really, really infiltrating everything. That community is infiltrating everything. And I know a lot of people in that community. I don't know them personally, but I know a lot of people in that community don't like it. It's a psyop. People are using it to infiltrate and get to people's children. Yo, this is crazy work here, bro. This is nuts.
To that. Now, their third partner or third member of the Monkey organization is Miss Megan Shuki. And the interesting thing about Megan is that she has a Bachelor of Science from Ohio.
Hold up, let me see what this girl looks like. Megan Shuki. And what the other guy look like? I guess I don't know if he look like he's Middle Eastern. Or he like he's Asian. And what's the other guy the one before that? Run that back a little bit. This guy, shit. So he's from China. He's the founder. This guy here. Damn, that shit is crazy.
Conspiracy people take it from there if they wish to get into that. Now, their third partner or third member of the monkey organization is Miss Megan Shuki. And the interesting thing about Megan is that she has a Bachelor of Science from Ohio University in nutrition. What does that have to do with streaming apps? So this is very interesting. It's very interesting how these people get seed money, their backgrounds, all of these things, these investments. We have to know who's behind creating these apps and running these apps, especially when inappropriate things towards young people are happening, right? This is for all my parents out there. We need to be blaming the people who are also behind the curtain. The celebrity, blaming the celebrity is one thing, and Drake needs to be held accountable for being affiliated with these apps, but he doesn't run the app. These people do, and they need better safeguards to protect against this predatory behavior that's going on their apps, towards young people. Bottom line, Up Honest Capital was an investor in the Monkey app. All of these companies need to be held accountable for what they're doing and what they're investing in and what's going on.
And this is definitely much deeper than what we know. And more is going to come out. So when he talked about the snowball effect in the beginning, we all know what that means. This is all going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And you can't cover everything up. Somebody's going to slip somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But I also believe that if some of these people were put in a certain position, especially like in the government, they're not going to do anything. They're just going to overlook it because they are part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing that we have to understand. Like, we could hold these people accountable, but if they're writing these laws and they putting these things in place that prohibit the mothers and fathers from stopping their kids from doing certain things, then we lose. We lose.
Going on. This is a lot of alleged illegal activity, especially involving minors, going on their platforms. And this is a good time to point you in the direction of the video by Something About Chickens channel. And he has 2 videos, To Catch a Kick Predator, part 1 and part 2, where he highlights a lot of these users on Kick, one in particular, this young dude, this young weird transformer looking dude, doing what Snow was doing and getting teens and younger people to expose themselves online and lying about streaming. They're streaming live. They tell them that they're not streaming live, as you saw what Snow was doing. And that can have deep psychological ramifications on these young people. So this is to be taken very seriously. And Drake being involved in this, bro, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's fire, there's flames. And these associations like this is burning your career down. It's gotten past the music now.
But I think that at this point, Drake is so deep. He is so deeply into this that I'm not gonna say he don't care about his career. I think he's at the point where he feels like he's invincible, and he feels like he's not directly implicated in anything. So he feels like he can't do they can't do nothing to him. But truth be told, I know that he knows that Kendrick knows a lot. And this is why he's kind of like, he's trying to do his thing and he's kind of like trying to ignore everything. But in the grand scheme of things, he knows that Kendrick knows a lot. He knows that.
And this, of course, as we now know, with the Diddy's and with this gentleman right here on the screen from Chicago. And when he gave himself the moniker of the Pied Piper, I knew what was up then. And there's a lot of, go online if you're not familiar with the story of the Pied Piper, go online and look it up. There's a lot of entertainers that we now know that are coming across as that. They're coming across as the Pied Piper of Hamelin, and they're leading people astray. Let's just put it that way. And to the OVO Avengers out there, before you enter my comments, you look crazy if you are defending this. I'm just gonna be honest. And for those who are entertainment, who are also OVO Avengers, and some of you already have cases pending and things like that, you better think about what you're defending so tough. Because honestly, Drake, see, this is what you should have been spending your time doing. Instead of making Instagram posts, you gotta clean stuff like this up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not guilty, let's just say that, right? I'm gonna say that because all this is alleged. You can't have associations like this. Period. Point blank. This looks crazy.
And I understand that. I do, and I understand that when you surround yourself with people like with pedos and people who are questionable and stuff like that, man, listen, man, birds of a feather flock together, man. I don't care. I don't care if all your friends are hoes and they all doing whole shit. You can't convince me that you ain't suck a couple of dicks too, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with niggas. If you hanging with a bunch of niggas who dookie chasers, you can't convince me that you ain't trying that either. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So if you hanging around with a bunch of people who's been doing or who's done something or who has pending cases and that's my brother, and you bigging them up and all this stuff, nah, nigga. You down with it too. You know what I'm saying? You down with it too. There's a difference if somebody was wrongfully accused. But if you know that the person is doing it and you know all about the trafficking and all that, yeah, you into it too, nigga. You into it.
All right? And we definitely don't need it in hip hop, which is why I'm covering it so tough like this. All right? This has to go. Period, point blank. Zero tolerance on messing with the young people and the kids. All right? Bottom line, quit dropping those mid records and clean this up. Clean this up. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the video. And click the link of one of these two videos, Meet the Grams Lyrics Explained. And also a discussion on Tyler, the Creator's comments about culture vultures and...
All right, so man, you know what it is. You guys go check him out. Source will be in the comments. Yeah, man. That's some scary shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these people are making these different apps to lure your children in to get them to do things on camera. And it's for public consumption. It's crazy. And I just don't understand how people surround themselves with people like this. To me, it's disgusting, and it's kind of weird that they would eat. And it's not kind of weird. It's very weird. You know what I'm saying? And again, this speaks to the level of genius when it comes to Kendrick Lamar. He's been talking and he's been telling us these things. And he basically said to this dude, to Doodle Ball, he said that you don't talk about my family, I won't say nothing. But as soon as you speak on my family, I got you. And he knew it. I think he knew that he was going to do that. So it wasn't like, oh, well, I'm going to protect you if you don't talk. But he probably was telling, when he said, I was the only rapper that could help you, he probably was saying, look, I went through some things in my life and I could point you to the right direction and certain people that can help you. You know what I'm saying? But Drake is so arrogant. He's so full of himself, and he thinks that he's untouchable. But when he said the embassy is going to get raided, that let me know right there that he knows a lot and he knows what's going on. So he's basically saying, he putting it out there that, look, this dude is part of this whole organization that's trafficking women. He said it in the song. So I don't know, but y'all have a good morning, man. I'm glad y'all was here with me. Appreciate y'all. 12 o'clock show is coming up. Y'all have yourself a good afternoon and good morning. Go get y'all some donuts and coffee, and don't be eating that donuts and coffee shit. Make sure y'all get some water and an orange or some shit. All right, man.